Good morning and good afternoon and good evening to wherever it is. Hi. Here I'm going to speak real quick. Something that I don't say that it will be always like that in your life, but colors are not only for us to know something beautiful and cute. Colors also are a meaningful message that God in certain ways wants to meet us, for us to have more clear direction in whatever we are doing at that moment and whatever momentum it is or we are about to do. So I have a vision yesterday when I was in my bath, and the vision was a traffic light, and that traffic light, it became all of a sudden, instead of being three complete traffic lights, I saw just one. But then that one it came alive, and it all of a sudden, in between it was coming alive, it all of a sudden it was no longer a traffic light, but the three circles that compose part, that is the component sorry, the component of the traffic light, which is the circles that are going to come bright light. They're going to shine brighter, and for us to know what we need to do, right? What we then, according to the light that pop up brighter, is how we take actions on it, right? So anyway, the color, one color in specific, it came alive and it came right in the center on my face, and the other ones it was behind, side by side. But the one that I was in need to receive information for came alive all the way in my front head. So with that, I started receiving what can be in aligning with each one of them. So one of them, it was the color yellow. As we know, the color yellow, yes, it was the same thing, like pause, like be careful, fear not. The light, when it's yellow, it's not for us to stop in fullness, but for us to make a pause and to see what is around us, for them to keep on going softly. And then as we advance, then we have freedom for keep on going, as it was free, as it was green, just in fullness, totally freedom, right? And the red, the meaning or the message with the red one was as it is, stop in fullness. And then it said, come away with me. Why? Because in God's presence is where only we can find the proper answers. We cannot allow creatures that we don't know from they're coming from, demons, principalities, people, desires, that are not part of perfect will of God for our life. Even our own desires sometimes coming in the midst to what is the perfect will of God for us in that day. We cannot allow, like many people call universe, which is a cute thing, but let me tell you something, it's not cute when negative entities and also desire of people are involved in all the component of the universe. It's not only creation, trees, stars, moon, sun, lights, but us. Also our own free will can come against God's perfect will for us, as a journey or in daily basis. So we cannot allow, as a sons and daughters, that we know our authority, to fall in copy mechanisms, but also to fall in the snares of the enemy or other people's desires or our own wrong desires that are not in alignment with God's perfect way or journey for us. I have my free hair today. So that's why he says stop, because sometimes it can be that we are not entirely clear awareness of what is going on, and we need to stop so God can give us a clear view of what is going on around our circumstance, or can be in our own hearts, or it can be in any other things that I express to you as a view. So only in God's presence how we can receive what we need. How we get that? Whether you separate yourself, no TV, no phone with you, no family members, no friends, no animals, because even animals can be distraction. It's you and God alone. So you say, God, here I am. I want to receive your perfect will for my life. I apologize. We are in this flesh, so we are not perfect. We do a lot of mistakes. Willingly or unwillingly, we do a lot of mistakes as well. So you apologize, you recognize, say, God, forgive me, but even forgive me for those things that I don't know that I do. Psalms it gives us a picture when King David did that before God's eyes. He knew he get that wisdom that sometimes we do things and that we shouldn't, and we know about that or we don't know about them. So he said, even forgive me for those things that I know, that I do, that I don't know. But you know, is it before your eyes? And that's then after that, you say, cleanse me with the waters, with the living waters of your presence, with the glory shining, bright presence that yourself carry. Purify me and give me what I need now. I'm here. And you just extend your hands and say, by faith I receive what you have for me in this hour, and I'm gonna stay here and wait, and you're gonna help me to listen your voice and your voice alone, and identify that is your voice, God. And he will, because he sees the humbleness, he sees the position of your heart, he sees that you want, that you're willing, and he will come and rescue you, he will come and help you. So that's why he had to stop, because that's the only way we can have the real information that we need to follow. When it's about relationship or something that you're asking, the same thing. He says stop, don't go with that person, don't go. If he says stop, don't go in that direction, don't go to the left, then don't go to the left, immediately turn to the right. He can see what we cannot. Probably it's not permanent. Sometimes it's just concerning timing. For instance, there's a lot of people that I've been hearing that they asking, I want to know if this is the right partner. I want to know, and they're so different and want to know. Hey, stop. God gonna tell you stop. It probably is not a full stop. It's a season stop, because God is still working in the heart of that person, and still working in your heart, and it's not the right moment for you guys coming together in fullness to walk the journey of life. But sometimes it says completely stop. You truly have to stop and not keep on going, because that's not the person that he has for you, period. That's not the queen or the king, earthly and a concerning relationship. So, and then we have the color green. The color green is say, go ahead. Have freedom and run with a vision and wrong with the relationship, and wrong with the trip, concerning family, everything's gonna be okay. And you're gonna have a lot of fun, and you're gonna experience the joy that have prepared and set for you ahead. So, and you just have to embrace it and have happy moments, So, and concerning the pause, the yellow one, he also said, yes, pause and look and let me show you. Ask me for open your eyes so you can see what I want to show you. And be aware of truly Him, be the one who is your God in your life. There's a lot of copy mechanisms. You cannot depend all the time in what I have to tell you, or what I carry, forgive you and bring you, or another sister, or another brother, or a pastor, or a leader. No. Or your mom, or your daddy, or a sister. No. You have to grow up. You have to remove coping mechanisms in every way, shape, or form, and allow God be the one who is your first, second, and third in your life. All the people, yes, are important in our planet, are important in the journey, but they are not the one who should be taking the rails of your own life. God is the one and should be the one, and no one else. The rest of the people should be the confirmation. And when we are a couple, when it's concerning marriages, even when we are together, God will speak to each one of you, and we deposit. And then you guys putting information to in the same plate, and you get to see, oh, I received this, oh, I received this. And then when you put in things together, you see the full view. But more than full view, is a beautiful confirmation of God, the direction and desires over each one of you, but of you as a one in the marriage. So, and it coming with His peace. It coming with the gracious presence of His kindness and sweetness, and all that we have is great expectations ahead, because it's coming with the covering of His love as well. So that's when you know that it was the one. But you're still feeling that there's comfort in that information that came, or you feel comfort here, or in your belly, or you feeling comfort here in your mind, or in your heart, then do nothing. Yes, keep on walking softly, but don't take major decisions, because what is going on is that probably you need a little bit more time in God's presence for get to know what truly will be the answer and the decisions to take concerning that matter. Or concerning is not even something that is about you, it's concerning something that is about anything else out there, out of your home or out of your life. And that's why Papa said keep on going softly, with patience, very, very patience. And as you advance, you will be having clear view, because I myself will help you to have clear view and maturity. And then you will know very clear how long you have to keep on going, driving, advancing in your life, even when you don't know where to go in fullness or what to do. As you advancing in faith, He will meet you when you have to turn to the right, and He will tell you, now turn to the right, or to the left, or he would say, pause in fullness, or he would say, no, keep on walking, keep on driving. And this remind me a momentum where my husband and I was in the mountains. Well, kind of mixture between mountains and coast. Beautiful, beautiful views. Anyway, we was having a momentum of enjoying ourselves with God in creation. Mainly enjoying ourselves in the way that it was like connection and peace and getting to know each other, but also getting to get the ability to work with God, something new in us, for both of us. So we was driving, and then all of a sudden I felt to say, hey, I feeling that God else want to go ahead. You just keep on going without direction in fullness. So this is the dot where we're going to target, in the map, if you want to say as well, because we were just in full adventure. Okay, whatever you want, God. And I felt that we had to go north and just enjoy God's presence, the view, and then we will know. And exactly as I felt, and he asked his own self too, and I felt the same thing. I said, okay, let's go north. And we started going north. As we was going north and advancing, all of a sudden, a memory of an encounter that I have in my dreams months before back, it came in front of my eyes with signs in the street, and I said, oh my gosh, I saw that in my sleep. And he immediately, without saying me another words, the Holy Spirit, God himself, took him and he zoomed to the left, because that was the only choice that we have. When we saw that sign, the only choice that we had, it was to the left. So he, without hesitation, zoom, turned to the left, and we keep on going. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was so much beauty. It was like I get inside of fairy tale world. Big red woods. Beautiful ancient red woods, trees, and the journey going inside of that forest ended. With another extraordinary view, which is the coast. Totally surprising, because it was still forest, deep forest, and that edge of the forest, the other side of the view, it was the beach. Oh my goodness, with that accessibility for you to camp over there. And then when we came out of that, that's other things that happened. But what I'm feeling to give you right now is the meaning of this: to walking in faith, to walk in patience, carefully, but keep on going. Even when you don't know if you have to turn to the right or to the left yet, keep on going. Then, when we came out of that, another day, the same thing. We failed to keep on going north, and we did. And then all of a sudden, he failed to turn to the right to another adventure road up to the mountain. And we stopped at the side of signs that it was kind of towards another view or redwood trees, and we enjoyed them. It was very humongous, large, my goodness, trees, beautiful, and we enjoyed that. And then when we came out of that, I thought that we're going down the mountain again. And he said, no, I feel that we're going more up to the mountains. And as we're going more up, I start getting worried. And I say, I don't see nothing more. I think we should go. So that worriness and fear, it came out of my mouth, which it shouldn't, but it was good, because then he get bold and say, no, what I'm hearing is that we have to keep on going. And I started like, okay, this is a teaching. because for me, I had never have a partner where I can share life in fullness. So I felt very strong that this was a momentum of trust not only God but also trusting Him with what He was hearing. And I said, okay, God, help me, give me what I need right now. And He did. He gave me His peace. And I said, and when that uncertainty came again, and I said, I asked him, are you sure we are going to keep on going? Still doubting. And I acknowledge it. I acknowledge it. And then he said, yes. He asked, and he stayed in silence. And then he said, yes. I'm hearing that are going to be worthy. And we keep on going a little bit more up in the mountain. And then all of a sudden he heard turn to the right now. And sure enough, it was an open space or a little portion of street that it was mainly a parking lot, but it was kind of hidden. But yes, he did. He turned to the right, and he parked over there. And when he parked over there, it was an open view. I would say like big balcony that people have been created over there for have the oversea view of the coast from up top to the mountain where we was. My goodness. Sure enough, it was as God not only direct but lead us. It was worthy. The view was stunning. I had never seen so much clouds that touching the ground, but I had never had the view of clouds covering, with elegance the creation, but at the same time allowing us to see what is ahead. And it was beautiful. It was like flying in the clouds because we was above all of them. And the view of the beach and the trees and all of that, it was so beautiful, but so gorgeous that I cannot express better. I can see kind of how I can compare that with God love, and the way that He loves us and He decides sometimes to love us is so full of majesty. And every time that He decides to move and show us His love, it's so deep. It's so deep, and it's so marvelous that our natural words as a humans cannot express it. It's not that we cannot express it. It's so perfect. It's so perfect that our words are too tiny to put on the description of His love. So, let me tell you something. There's something more out there. There is no link with God love. We got tangible, because can be tangible. Our flesh can feel all our being in and out and around it. We can feel His love, His kindness, His peace. No matter the commission, are things that belong to God to do. It's not to us. We just aligning ourselves in unity with Him to pray and agree with Him so that very thing take place on earth. But we should, I do believe that we should just think and learn how to love, to receive His love, and to be empowered by His love daily, because that's what He desires. The rest can be a lie. Yes. In unity, He desires for us to be in unity. So, allow Daddy God to bless you, to kiss you, and to hug you with His love. And but also to do so with those around you. Learn how to trust God in the life of other people. Mainly this is about something good, righteous. If it's something righteous, of course not. Take yourself away. You say, sorry, I love you, but I don't love this, and not agree with it, period. And we should respect one another in love. And then coming together and found a happy way. And another thing, I don't say that this is gonna be always in that way, that God going to show you and show Himself with a specific color for you to know what to do. He have trillions and trillions ways to show us His kindness and directions in life. But if He showed this yesterday, I do believe that it's one of the ways that He wants to facilitate your journey in this hour. To whoever see this video in this hour, in this moment, no matter how long passed by, I do believe that this encounter or this momentum concerning this is your moment. So pay attention. Daddy love you. God bless you. Shabbat Shalom.